Hello, I'm Beth Kempton, founder of Do What You Love and author of Freedom Seeker. Today I want to talk about self-care. So often I hear people going and raising their eyebrows when they hear those words, as if self-care is somehow selfish, but it couldn't be further from the truth. I think about it like this. If you can imagine yourself at the centre of a circle of love, if you're selfish, then you're self-centred. So you're trying to attract everything towards you. But if you practice self-care, rather than doing that, what you're actually doing is expanding that circle of love so you can ultimately radiate more of it outwards. And that's really, really important. You know, there's evidence of this all around us. Every time we get on a plane, we're told to take the oxygen mask in an emergency to ourselves before helping other people. In nature we see it. Mother birds have to keep themselves well, because if they're sick and exhausted, who's going to bring their babies juicy worms? Taking care of herself is a huge part of a mother bird's way of taking care of her offspring. And so it is with us. To soar, we need to be fit and fed, stretched and rested. Martyring ourselves with hardly any sleep, meals that we've made really quickly when we've just got in from work, mental stress, too many commitments to others, unnecessary worry, it serves nobody. We need to take care of ourselves, mind, body and soul, filling ourselves up with goodness so we can give goodness back. If you already do this, I bow down to you. But if not, fear not, you're not alone. Let's begin today. Your energy is precious. The more of it you spend on things that don't make you feel free, the more drained you'll become. The more that you spend on things that buoy your spirit, the higher you will fly. It's simple. I know though, sometimes taking care of ourselves might be all we need to do, but it's often the last thing we do. There are certain things it's obvious that we should be doing. Eating well, drinking lots and lots of water, getting exercise, getting a decent amount of sleep, pausing and resting during our busy day, taking time in nature, taking an active interest in our own health before, during and after sickness. All these kinds of things, and just simply being gentle on ourselves. Spending time in good company, making time to laugh and space to love. Creating room for beauty and giving ourselves permission to put ourselves first. It's all so obvious, and yet so often it goes by the wayside when things get busy. And even though I know in my bones this is the truth, actually doing it is often really, really hard. I know how important it is to slow down, to take time off and relax, and I know that I'm better when I've done that. But my natural response when things are challenging, as is the case for a lot of people, is simply to work harder and longer. I care for other people a lot better than I care for myself, so investing my energy in those places is difficult sometimes. Making a conscious effort to recharge my batteries is something I'm always working on. But every time I do take a proper break, whether that's half an hour to walk by the sea or a day at a spa maybe if I'm lucky, or a week away with no phones or internet, I always come back recharged, revitalised and ready for anything. And I'm sure it's the same with you. Every time we take care of ourselves, we renew our capacity for self-restoration. And the more we do it, the easier it gets. We give ourselves the space to grow and the energy we need to fly. So remember, nurturing yourself is vital for flight energy and stamina. It's the combination of physical and mental strength that allows you to soak into the experience of your life, eyes, mind and heart wide open, and give more to those you love. And that is not selfish at all. So think about it. What could you do to take care of yourself better today? I'd love to see what you do. Maybe share an image with me on Instagram. You can tag me at Beth Kempton, or post it on the Do What You Love Facebook page. I'd really love to see it. And if you want to find out more about how to live more, worry less and do what you love, be sure to pick up a copy of my book, Freedom Seeker, which is published by Hay House. I think you might just like it. So, until next time, take care.